And welcome back, everyone, to Who Would Win, the week of Who Would Win. It's Tuesday, which means we're talking about Doctor Strange. Why? I don't know, it just came up in the list. From LA, we have the question of who would win in the fight, Cthulhu or Dr. Stephen Strange. You know, it's one of those things where I'm like, I am shocked not more people gave me this suggestion. Like, seriously, what going on here? And I'm just going to fix this a little bit. There we go. Want to make it more even. But yeah, I was surprised. I can only find LA giving me the suggestion. You'd think this would have been a more popular one. Cthulhu, I believe he's the high priest. I know he's a priest. I think he's the high priest of the old ones. He is technically an old one, but one of the lesser old ones. He's like just on the outskirts of being a true old one, but he's not one of the actual old ones. He's their high priest. That being said, he is still a being that is well beyond our capability and perception. A giant dragon octopus humanoid monster capable of advanced levels of reality warping, magic, and literally just mass hysteria and insanity for normal humans to be gazing upon him. He can fly, he can read your mind, he can literally cause you to go insane or just die. He's also can breathe underwater, not that it matters. He's also got a level of nigh omnipotence and omnipresence isn't the right word. He's got a near level of omniscience. I know what I'm trying to say. There's omnipresence and then there's omniscience. Omnipresence is basically being everywhere, whereas omniscience is knowing near everything. He's got a nigh level of that. He's not truly everywhere or knowing everything, but he's got a nigh level of that. Cthulhu is still immensely powerful, even by like the old one standards. He's still very powerful. It's just the other old ones, the actual old ones, completely whoop his ass if they were to actually fight. That being said, however, he's not infallible. He can be resealed back into his slumber. And as I said, stronger cosmic beings can put him into his place. Dr. Strange, Stephen Strange, we know is the Sorcerer Supreme of Earth. At least in most incarnations, sometimes a different individual Sorcerer Supreme, but regardless. He, as a sorcerer, and arguably the strongest sorcerer on the planet, the answer to what he can do is yes. Teleportation, energy projection, energy absorption, reality warping, illusions, astral projection, mind reading, dream walking, dimension hopping. You name it, he can do it. He can pop supernovas like Tic Tacs. He can literally warp the fabric of reality if he truly wanted to. It's just he's got a good conscience on his head. It also takes a lot of effort to do really powerful magic. Doctor Strange is capable of going toe-to-toe with individuals like Dormammu. Like, he can even at least put a stopper on Galactus for a short time. Many different strong cosmic beings he's fought against. If these two were to meet in a fight, who would come out on top? If we're talking about just years of experience and age, well, Cthulhu's got that under the bat. Even when Doctor Strange, if I'm not mistaken, had he did something similar to Doom, where he kind of like went back in time, trained for thousands of years. Cthulhu's still got this experience edge. The question obviously would just straight come down to who's stronger in magic and reality warping. And the answer to that, in my opinion, is Doctor Strange. And why is that? Well, because he's fought individuals like him, like Shumagorath, for example, who is a giant tentacled monster who is also considered a great old one of his universe. He's just a being of pure malevolence and chaos that takes this form. And he has literally threatened universes and I think multiverses before, just through not through existence, but through his power. Hold on one second. Shumagorath. Shumagorath. Okay. Yes, it's the Shumagorath theme song, everyone. Come on, kids. It's time to bow down to our Chaos Lord and Master. Shumagorath, friend to you and me. Shumagorath, he'll drive you into insanity. Hey. Anyway, I'm going crazy. Okay. Shumagorath is described as having virtual omnipotence. He is on a powerful, sometimes stated to be omnipotent, an ancient demon that possesses vast supernatural powers. It is stated to be the archetypal class 3 demon. He's considered to be one of the primal power of chaos. That sentence didn't work well, but one of the powers, guys. He's stated to be the greatest of the old ones. In his native dimension, he's virtually omnipotent. And according to himself, he is nothing except his power, and his form is merely a shell that contains it. The power of it is said to be is such that he can destroy multiple galaxies solely through his aura pressure alone. Like he has magic manipulation, invulnerability, regeneration, telepathy, energy projection, shape alteration, size alteration, superhuman strength, so forth and so on. He's got all the powers of Cthulhu. The difference is, though, Cthulhu just existing doesn't threaten like existence, I think is the best way to put it. That's I think the very big difference between someone like Shumagorath and Cthulhu. Cthulhu just waking up, it can like drive people insane, but his mere aura doesn't threaten galaxies or anything. As powerful as he is, he's not that powerful. That's what the other old ones are reserved for. That's why they're far stronger than he is. Shumagorath, though, is. Shumagorath threatens literally just the fabric of like reality just by existing, at least in some capacity. And Doctor Strange can go toe-to-toe and beat this guy, given his intellect, his abilities as a whole. So if he can beat someone like Shumagorath, he can, or at least go toe-to-toe with that guy. He could probably beat Cthulhu, I think. So personally, I'd go Cthulhu, but that's not to say it would be an easy fight. This is still an individual who is certainly capable of giving Strange a worthwhile fight. Definitely. It's just that he's not as strong as some of the greater foes that he's fought in his history. That being said, that's just my opinion. Let me know in the comments below what you think. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you guys tomorrow for What If and Who Would Win. Later.